Well done, Jonny Bairstow. That was one of your best Test innings at the end of Jonny Bairstow's career. Not many people will remember the 52 he got here in Antigua, but because of the conditions I consider it one of his better Test innings to date. It came in the face of some quality bowling on an up-and-down pitch, with a bit of dampness and sideways movement. There was chaos, wickets falling around him, and he got virtually everything right. It really was a little gem. The most important thing about it was his technique, because at times Jonny has been a bit stubborn on this subject. Last summer, his insistence on staying leg side of the ball got him into all kinds of trouble against Pakistan and India. He dug his heels in, and the Indians in particular blew him away by exposing his stumps. His dozen dismissals included 6 occasions when he was bowled and 6 when he nicked off to either the wicketkeeper or slips. At times, we would be analyzing on the outfield with the Sky Sports cart, and he would come over, have a look and say, "No, I'm fine, but you just can't bat like that in Test cricket in England." Sure, you can in white ball cricket, and he is very good at that. Arguably, that has been his problem. He can do it in the ODI side because there are fewer slip fielders. He can open up the offside and has scored lots of runs doing so. He was in the ICC 50 over Team of the Year, which shows just how prolific he's been. I freely concede that it's not easy to switch techniques from that style of play to one in red ball cricket in which you go back and across and cover your stumps. And that's where he deserves huge credit, because he has come out here and done that. He now looks a lot more like he did 18 months ago when he was getting all those Test match runs. If Jonny wants to make it as a top-order Test match batsman in England against that Duke's ball, or on pitches like the one here in Antigua, he needs to be solid. The one side of his game I have always enjoyed is his tempo, and for me it's ideal at no 3, which is a position England have struggled to fill. This wasn't a pitch to just hang in there in the hope of surviving, because there was always a ball with your name on it, and I thought his reading of the situation was spot on. He didn't slog. You don't often get shots for 6 over extra cover on the first morning of a Test match, but it told you something about the conditions that he played it. He realized the need for counterattack, to force West Indies bowlers onto the back foot and off their length a little bit. His ability to put a bad ball away for 4 is priceless in that kind of situation. There was a county championship game last year between Essex and Yorkshire on a bad Chelmsford pitch, on which Yorkshire were bowled out for 50 in the first innings. In the second, they promoted Jonny to open, and he went out and smashed it, instigating what was to be a comeback win. However, it's one thing doing it in county cricket and another doing it in Tests. So this was a really important knock for him. People might focus on the later innings recovery by Moeen Ali and Ben Foakes, but it wouldn't have happened without Bairstow in that first session. As long as he keeps with this technique, he possesses the counter-attacking style and mentality to make the position his own. After all, he is never more effective than when he's got a point to prove.